What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what you're looking at right there is a Nat 95 that's going to go into the set for the Saquon Barkley, all right? So if you guys are here for the free Saquon Barkley and you've already grinded to a level 90, you already know that you can use your 97 overall power pass for Saquon Barkley. But we have to get smarter, right? We know that EA putting this out means that there are going to be other cards coming out that we're going to have an opportunity to use a 97 overall pass on. So why should we use that to get a free Saquon when we can utilize what EA Sports has given us in order to complete it for very, very cheap? So let's go ahead and go over that really quickly so I can kind of show you guys what's going on. Pretty much this Nat Fantasy Pack is going to require that you get 80 stars, all right, from the missions that have just, well, the challenges that have just been submitted for us. So we're going to find the giant player, all right, whichever guy that is. Okay, it's Marcus Golden, all right. Everybody else is here. If you guys want to go with any other theme builder, that's all fine, but you have the option to take any of the 95 overalls that are right now available, okay? So whichever team that you're going after, your Eagles, you got, Chiefs, whatever, it's fine. For me, Darren Waller and my man over here, Saquon Barkley, are probably the best bets. All right, if you guys are asking about that, which ones are the best, Gmia? Darren Waller is a sick card at tight end, bro. The dude probably gets chem to like 95, 96 speed. He's faster than Kittle right now, which means that EA Sports is probably on the horizon of doing something else for that Kittle card, just so we're all aware of it, all right? So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to select that card. We're going to now, pretty much, I'm going to show you guys inside of the challenges what's going on. So 80 of them gets you that theme builder situation. Now, 128 gets you an 87 overall fantasy pack. If you want to get something else that goes towards the sets, that's also something that is, could be very, very useful for you to get the actual set done for as cheap as possible. But again, just so everybody's on the same page, you don't need to do this because Saquon is a 97 overall and you can get that card for free just using the power pass. But for those of you guys that need to get other alternative methods like myself, because I don't feel that any of us should use the power-up pass on Saquon Barkley because I know that EA Sports is going to be doing something else that's really, really fishy. All right, so look, this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to go over to the sets, okay? And then we're going to use what we just got inside the theme builder set to help complete the Saquon Barkley set. Now, let me just show you real quick before we get to that Saquon Barkley situation. The Darren Waller, this guy right here, we're going to go take a look at it. This guy's card is insane, all right? It's wild, it's savage. He and Kittle can literally play, the wide receiver positions for you and your team, and you can dominate. The issue is, how are you going to run the scheme? Because now, if you guys are not aware, everybody is coming out and just run committing like idiots, and it's actually working with coverage behind it. So it can be very, very dangerous if you just come out with the full intention to just run the ball every play, because the run commit is kind of, doing whatever it wants. But these are my top two. Everybody else is like, let me know your fave out of it as we go along with it, and we'll be able to figure it out. So look, Aldrick Rosas, or however you want to say his name, the kicker, we already have him because I was able to snipe him earlier before the video came up because I knew that they had the 95 overall for free, so I got him because he would be the core one that would be rather expensive. These other guys are very, very cheap. All right, well, I thought he was, do I have a 90 overall? A 90 overall power pass I could actually use? This guy right here was in the 20K, yeah. All right, so we'll get this guy. It looks like we're going to have to pretty much spend that coin for that guy. He was actually very, very cheap earlier. I don't know what happened with it. It seems like he went crazy, but like I said, the investment is going to pay off regardless, because what's going to happen is if you utilize that power pass and for whatever reason they drop a card that we really, really want, you're going to be looking at it like, should I have done it? Like, what am I doing? What's going on with it? So that's why I'm showing you guys right now. For about 100K, you can get them if you go along the way that I did it right here. It is what it is. You spend it right now because everybody wants it. Congratulations, somebody got 75K for a 90 overall, but we know what we're doing. So for the purposes of this video, remember this though. You have a fantasy pack at the end of those Theme King missions that you can also get another one of these cards in the set. So you can realistically do this for very, very cheap, just so that everybody understands it. The easy way out is obviously just saying, you know what, we're going to use the 97 overall power pass and just call it a day. All right. Now, once we get everything all set, right, I'm going to show you guys some of his stats. Obviously, at this point, you guys know he gets chemmed easily to a 99 speed. You can make other adjustments if you would like. you know, as far as going along with his card by getting rid of, what's the other guy that we have from the 49ers that we've been using, we've been going crazy over? I forgot his name now all of a sudden. Where is that idiot? I don't even know. Like, all of a sudden, I just, like, forgot about him because I don't care about him because Saqoun is released. Okay, Raheem Ulster. That was really, really bad. Like, that's how it works for me, though, bro. Like, I really don't care about this guy. Plus, I know I got the 49er chem on lock, right? We just really need to Garrison Hurst to make sure that we keep that ×3 because we're going to obviously keep the 49er chem going. At this point right now, we could realistically get rid of this card and invest in everything that goes into the other card that we, you know, that we pretty much need as far as Saquon Barkley goes. So let's look at Saqoun. I think I still had his power up because we spoke about this before. I kept his power up because I knew eventually EA would give him a decent card. So let's go over to type. Let's go to halfback and let's figure out what we're going to be doing right now. And we'll be able to determine, you know, what we need to do. Now, before we get into it crazy and like start doing the upgrades and everything, I want you guys to understand Saquon Barkley is better than, you know, Raheem Ulster, and he also gets the 99 speed chem. All right, let's just get that out the way. Now, as far as putting abilities on him, that's something that we have to discuss, primarily because, you know, with the way everything is right now, I'm not sure if we want to really go to, you know, go to that route of just going all out and just saying, all right, we're going to keep both because they're both 99 speed. And then for me, if I get rid of Garrison Hurst, it's going to kind of put me in that situation where I'm going to have to make a decision on how we can move forward with this whole situation with Saqoun, because now I lessen the amount of 49er players. So for most of us that have theme teams already, it's going to be an issue. You know, we're going to have an issue with it. It's no way we can get around it. But this card is better. Like, without any abilities or whatever like that, Saquon's going to be out of control. He's going to break a lot of tackles with 99 tackle in green. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's full chem, 99 break tackle. This dude's going to be a monster, right? So now, this is another situation that creates an issue for us. Because Eric Dickerson's card, I think, with the way that we actually had it set up, let's go over it really quickly. With Eric, I think Eric Dickerson was the other power-up pass, wasn't he? Let me let's go ahead and take it off the Giants real quick, and then let me go to Eric Dickerson real quick and see. I think he was my other 93 to 94 power-up pass, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, because or was it his item and it was somebody else that we used it on? Because I know the other guy is Deion Sanders. So we would have to figure out what we actually did with that. But I believe that at this time, right now, if we were going to utilize abilities on a running back, we should probably give it to Saqoun. Because even with his freight train, since EA Sports nerfed him, it's been an issue for us. So that's something that I'm considering as well. I just want to, you know, keep all of our options open. Also, with all the other cards that we got recently, those free cards that EA gave us, Tomorrow Superstars or whatever, if you don't need it, clean it out of your binder immediately. This Kyler Murray, as a matter of fact, can we go to the program? Do they have it listed? Tomorrow Superstars or no? Did they? I don't know if they've done it. No. Mud Superstars, Team of the Year. Yeah, they don't have it listed. Okay, because it's just like a separate promo. But it's 6 cards. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that you see that it's Tomorrow Superstars under all of them so you don't quick sell the wrong card. Pretty much they sell for very, very little training, but you don't need them. And they also drop in overall once everything in April, I think it's like April 16th. So this is what you get when you first start off with the theme builders. It's like a welcome to the theme builder thing. You don't need these either. All right, so you can quick sell the Mutt Tip for 25 coins. If you want to use TJ Watt, you could do that, but he doesn't go into anything, so you can go ahead and get rid of him also for 200 training. Now, as far as my power-up passes go, let's just take a look at what we have. So we have the 97, which, like I said before, this easily makes it so that, you know, that's Saquon Barkley's 97 overall card for free. He's just chilling there because I just don't believe that it's worth it right now to put it on that running back. I also am trying to, you know, I'm really trying to kind of see if I want to keep Mostert, because Mostert is really good. It's just the fact that I think I think we could do a little bit better if we keep Saqoun and, you know, we keep Eric Dickerson and Saqoun as opposed to Mostert, because Saqoun is just going to be a more aggressive and ridiculous back in the game. Now, before we make any moves, let's go ahead and check out how bad Mostert's prices have dropped, or if they even have dropped. Because remember, we use power-up passes on him as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. And then we'll go from there and figure out how we want to work it. But these are the things that you have to do in order to keep your team up to par without spending ridiculous money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, his power-up has always been cheap. What is his other cards now? Let's check what happened. All right, so this dropped to 24. This dropped to 23. All right, so everything dropped to half in price. So the 87, I think, yeah, look at this. Look at that, bro. That you see what I'm saying, guys? That's why I told you guys, like, you got to be very, very careful. Once they announced that Saqoun, I think everybody pretty much sold everything off yesterday, but everybody goes after the speed. And remember when we saw him at 681, and I told you guys, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Everything's going to be fine. We used the power-up pass on him, okay? So we still have the freedom to get rid of all the stuff that we've invested in him and just leave it the way that it is. Because to be honest, we just need that ×3 that Garrison Hurst gives us. This +1 doesn't really matter. And we can start to look. Let's look at what Saquon's cards are looking like, because we already have the card because we completed it. So there's no real reason to not, you know, see what else is going on. So let's go ahead and check all this stuff out. So that's 14,000. His power-up has went up in price. All right, I think, oh, we don't got an 83 power pass? I don't even know. All right, so let's see. All right, so this guy's at 210. Where's the 91 overall? There's no 91 overalls available, or are they just way too expensive? So that's 270. Well, we have a 91 overall power pass, so we'll be fine with that. And then the 97, we have the card, and he's only at 580 anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. As far as like utilizing your power pass for it. Now, one of the other things that you could do, just hear me out. We could actually save. We could save Mostert. We can get him for free with the final card, pay the 200 and change, and just try him out and then sell him. You know, sell the card that we actually completed right now while it's this high in price, because I have a feeling that EA is going to start putting out a lot of other cards that are going to compete. Remember, we ideally want legends. So because we want legends, we don't really need to spend anything crazy, but it looks like at this point, even if I can't find my you see somebody just bought it for 210, even if I can't find my 93 to 94 overall power pass, it looks like we would only have to deal with spending the coin for that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get it done, because I know you guys are going to want to see it regardless. Let's go take a look at some of the things we can do. I think for now, we should keep Eric Dickerson, just because, you know, the dude still, even though he fumbles every play now and they tuned him, the dude still starts off with Freight Train, which is all that's saving him. My biggest issue is now we need to get rid of Mostert, just because we got to get rid of him. So let's go ahead and start doing that right now. We're going to power him down, use the training that we get from him to help complete the other card. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and go to the upgrade. All right, we're going to, okay, so we're going to get our 96 overall power up pass back, which is why I told you guys to do that before. Now, everything else is going to be half of whatever, so we're going to use all of that to go ahead and, you know, 87 to 88 power pass, that's cool. We're going to go back to kind of figuring out, oh, which power pass, didn't he have another card that had a power pass with it? I don't remember. We had a team of the week. All right, so that's fine. All that other stuff. So we actually got the other cards. We had an 82 to 81 power pass, so we don't have the 83. We're gonna have to spend the 14K for we're gonna have to spend the 14K for him. So that's all fine and well. That's good. We'll go ahead and we'll look through all the 49er cards later and kind of assess it. We can also put the 96 overall power pass on another player like Julius Peppers and actually sell that card to get additional MUT coins as well. Just keep that in mind so that you guys are not really thinking like, yo, bro, what are we going to do? How are we going to do that? You still have other options when you get the power passes back. Calvin is a 96, but we used it to get him free. So Calvin is just chilling right now. We're not really worried about that. So let's go to team. Let's go to Giants. We're probably going to have to go buy something to kind of finish up this upgrade, because obviously we had him powered up before and then we just didn't care and we got rid of him. You know the deal, bro. Dudes is garbage. We get rid of them instantaneously and we keep it moving. All right, but we're going to see what this guy is all about. We're going to get him in some gameplay. We're going to do all that good stuff. All right, what is this? We have one? Oh, we do have one. All right, let me grab it then. I didn't even realize. We could legitimately, like I said, take the power pass off of Eric Dickerson and just completely do this guy for free as far as, like, you know, everything else goes. But the 91 we'll save with that power pass right now. And then we'll obviously remember. Now, this one right here, like I said, We could go and take the power-up pass off of Eric Dickerson or whoever else we have it on. I can't remember at this time exactly, 93, 94. I would have to go through it and find it. But we could do that if I wanted to. But for the purposes of the video, we're going to go ahead and just snag him. We're going to just snag him now because I want to create him and get it over and done with. All right? We're going to utilize the card. We're going to see what he's all about. If the dude's garbage, we're going to sell it right back anyway. If they release another card that we want, we're going to sell them right back anyway. So we're not really losing anything because a lot of Giant Theme Team players are going to want this. All right? They're going to want this card. So we're going to be good no matter what. So look, hear me out. I know some of you guys are like, yo, why don't you just use the 97 overall power pass and then sell Saqoun? The reasoning behind that is we have to be smart. Again, we don't know the other cards that are coming, and we know that there are going to be a lot of other 97s. Not only the theme builders, they're probably going to give us Ultimate Legends that are also 97 that may be more worth the 97 overall value. 580 is decent right now that we could sell them for and get that and use this temporarily. But what happens if they give us something else later? This is the issue that we really need to understand as far as it goes. Now, some of you guys may, you may think that this is going to be the highest tier, which you're probably right. Selling him for 580 right now might be the best move to kind of see, and then later on we go back for it. Or hear me out, right? Darren Waller. Say we want to go ahead and use him for the Darren Waller and just say, you know what, we're not going to go through all that stuff. We're just going to, create the Darren Waller. There are a lot of different options that I need you guys to take into consideration. But his card should not drop that drastically so soon. So I think he'll still be around, 500K for a little bit. So we're going to go ahead right now and just utilize this. Utilize this actual card. If for any reason, like I said, something else doesn't drop very soon that we can use the 97 overall power pass to get something for free, yo, listen, Saquon Barkley's getting sold, and then we'll use the 97 overall power pass on him. But I just feel that EA is going to give us something. You know what I'm saying? Not like in that kind of way. Like how EA always trying to do us dirty. I just feel that they're going to, something's going to pop off. Like they're going to give us something that's a 97 overall that we're going to want to make sure that we have that power-up pass for. That's what I'm banking on. That's what I feel. So because I feel like that, I don't want to go above and beyond with anything else that's happening. So we're going to have to go ahead and get him Sprinter ×2. All right, so that's going to be an issue. What else do we have? Card art. Okay, these are all trash. Yeah, I don't like these. It looks like we got to stay with that one. This one's garbage. I don't like that. I don't like that. It looks like he's like a superhero. Yeah, but I don't like it anyway. All right, look. So we need another 125 in training. All right, to kind of. All right, what's this idiot doing? What set do you go into? Gold Harvest, Theme Diamond Giants. I don't know what you'd be going for. Let me check to see what's happening right now. Hold on. 6,900. All right, so we could probably get 59 for you. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go make up some training real quick so that we can finish up that set. And then we'll be done with that and kind of figure like how Saqoun is moving around a little bit once we get to, some gameplay. But I think, like I said, he's going to be pretty much better than the other players that are available. All right, let's clear all that out. Go back to newest. We only need like 175. All right, Cam Newton, you garbage, but we're not going trip. All right, so that's that. How much is that? Okay, that's not enough. We need 175. This dude right here, garbage. Gardner Minshew, you got a card too. But are you a power-up? No, you're not a power-up. So I don't know what's going to be happening. All right, we'll take the 310. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to the overall. And where's Saqoun? So now we're going to go ahead, upgrade, and we're going to add this Sprinter to Saqoun. We're not going to put abilities on him because we're going to keep the way that we have the system with Eric Dickerson kick returning and then coming off the bench and just like dominating. We're going to leave that the way that it is. So that's all good. Power run is good. Now we're going to go put him into the lineup. Remember, we still have to sell off the other cards that we have as far as for Mostert because we've moved on from him. All right, like listen, it was good while it lasted, but the dude was garbage from the get-go. Nah, I ain't even gonna strip. He probably fumbled once for me. Everybody always gave me that thing. Oh, bro, he's a fumble machine. Not for me. I may have fumbled once the whole time with him, to be honest. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know. But again, why is he only a 98? What is EA doing with this? Do we got to give him Brawler instead? How does he stay at a 98 with all these extra chems? Let me look at this. He's 99 speed, 99 acceleration. All right. What does Brawler do? Is it his agility? How does this make sense? How is this guy not a... You know what? Probably the zone run. to give him more spin or something? He has a 99 carry, a 99 break tackle, a 99 speed, and a 99 excel. How is this guy not a 99 overall card? Yo, EA Sports is hilarious. But with what is his strength? Is it 83? He loses agility. But wouldn't he lose the excel? I don't know. We could try that real quick. Let me see something. Let's just see, just to kind of figure out what's going on, if we could make him a 99. But because I know zone run probably would, but we're not changing the zone run because the power run gives too much impact to our offensive line, so it makes no sense. So let's refund this chemistry. Do we get enough for 2,000? No, 19. Okay, of course, 1935, of course. All right, that's perfect, man. Shout out to EA Sports, man. Thank you so much. So now I got to go out and go do this real quick because I want to see if what Brawler does to him, because it doesn't make any sense that he's not a 99. To be honest, I'm just looking at it like, okay, EA, you got it, man. You guys are definitely savages out here in these streets. All right, so okay, you're trash. Okay, you right here, you're garbage. So that should be enough. 51. No, both of you guys are way too trash, so it didn't work out. All right, what about you and you and you? Okay, Raheem Ulster, we're gonna sell back. All right, what's that? 24. All right, good. All right, so let's go back to where we were just at. We're gonna add the right thing. Let's upgrade him. Let's add that to him and see what it does. We're gonna add Brawler, and then we'll go from there. So where's Brawler? All right, what does that do to you? Okay, so that gives us. He's still a 98. Bro, is EA Sports serious? Let's check his numbers real quick. Now the acceleration goes down. Oh, hell no, but his agility only goes down 1. All right, so the better move, obviously right now at this point, is to take Sprinter, and then that's it. You could probably go to zone run and think it's sweet, whatever, but for me, I'm going to chill out with it. I'm not going to go too hard because I don't really want to deal with it, so I'll leave it the way that it is. Hold on, let me... I'm trying to be careful with what I'm selling because I know that eventually what's going to happen is we're going to probably need those cards in sets or something. It's like weird like that. So yeah, it looks like Sprinter is the better bet. Or maybe not add anything to him. Like how, you remember Raheem Ulster? Like he stayed at 99, but he won't get the acceleration, right? All right, let me refund this real quick. Refund chemistry. All right, so he has nothing on him. And he still stayed at 98. Okay, so it's not like the same way. All right, there's nothing you can do about it. He's a 99 speed with a 99 excel with the Sprinter. We got to stay with that. I think that zone run would probably get him to a 99. You guys can go ahead and verify that. I think that would be the case. So if you guys wanted the 99 overall Saqoun, you would have to do that. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, EA is giving him 99s in almost everything and still saying that the dude's not a 99. So whatever, it doesn't matter. That's what I like this better because he gives us the same Mostert stuff, but the 99 break tackle is ideal. We have, what is his spin move? Spin move should be glitchy too, right? Because we're going to start running everybody without abilities at running back, bro, like low key. But Eric Dickerson is so glitchy with it. I think we should have at least one, but I think we're all set right now. So you guys have to gauge it. Remember, I would wait it out to see what happens with the next release of Ultimate Legends before I make any moves. It's your decision, obviously, but if you want to get them completely free, you would go that route and just use the Power Pass. If you go my route and save the 97 overall Power Pass and do it through the missions and the challenges, you'll still have the card to sell and gain some MUT coins, and at the same time be able to keep that Power Pass and probably save a lot more currency. If you guys have any other questions or comments, please let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.